writing it and
Yes.
why it means so much to you.
So in my mid-20s, a couple years ago, about 4 years ago, I found out that I was kind of like doing the timeline with my mom and when they got married, my mom and dad, and there was just a lot of holes in the story. And so I'm definitely somebody that likes to figure out what's going on and things. So anyways, I was talking to my mom and I found out that she got pregnant with me before they got married. And so that was a big shocker for me. And so I had to know more about her story. And I found out that it was kind of hard for me to process this, but she like made the appointment to abort me, and that she didn't know if this was the right decision. She was, separated from her husband. She had 4 kids, and she didn't know really what to do. She was kind of stuck in a rut. And when I found that out, it was really hard for me to digest. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I almost didn't exist. My husband almost didn't have the wife that he has. I almost didn't have a daughter. I almost didn't have this career. And it just really hit me. And so I went through some therapy and had a lot of prayer time, and I ended up getting the idea for this song. And honestly, I was really nervous about writing this song because how do you go about this subject in a way of compassion? Because I have so much compassion for my mom. And I wrote it with 2 of my amazing songwriters, Josh Thompson and Jimmy Robbins. And honestly, just to see this song take the life that it's taken and to see women use this as the soundtrack for their story has been incredible for me.
And they are responding to that. People are posting videos. Oh my gosh,
there's been like almost 20,000 videos made on all these different platforms with Shechoseme.
And I've been saying that it feels like the counterculture is sort of winning, and we need to see more of this, like talking about life and the celebration of life.
100%.
We see so much on the left making fun of life, and the thing that comes to mind for me is always Miley Cyrus with the cake, the pro-choice cake. It was something for me that I was like, this is really a bad way for culture to go.
100%.
And you're a new mom. I'm a new-ish mom, 10 months old. So how is it this subject really transformed for you as a mother now, right? Because it's heavier.
To me, I've always been the advocate for the underdog. Growing up, I was the kid that played with the kids that nobody wanted to play with. At lunch, I wanted to sit with the kids that nobody wanted to sit with. And to me, the unborn are the ultimate underdogs.
Wow.
And I think celebrating them is one of the only things that we can do. And now when I look at Daisy, I can't imagine her not being here. And it's emotional for me. And so that's why when I put this record together, Baytown, I knew Shechoseme had to be on this record if it wasn't just for her.
Gosh, it's so beautiful. Wow. Let me get out of her way because this song is so beautiful and I'm so excited to bring it to the audiences. Do not forget to download the song after you hear it. You're going to want to. You don't even need me to prompt you to do that, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud to bring you Raylan's new song, She Chose Me.
She was a Bible Belt loving believer with a 12-year ring on her hand. Got a little too close to the fire and started burning for another man. One thing led to another at a motel in Galveston Bay. They didn't know it at the time, but more than just love was made. That's one hell of a choice to make. If it went the other way, nobody would have blamed her. Think of all the small town talk it would have saved her. She could have chosen one quick fix to get her out of one big mess. She could have tied a different ribbon to the ending of the story. Could have kept a secret, gotten out before it changed her life. She could have changed her mind and changed everything, but she chose me. She didn't quite know how to tell him. You spotted speakers truth like that. She didn't know where to turn to, but she knew